Hello. So about twin souls. So I here and there I see some like advertisement like how to find your twin soul and twin flame. No, not twin soul. Twin flame. Okay, about twin flames. I don't think it's a good idea to find your. I mean, you can find your twin flame and you're gonna have fun with that person, but that's not your soulmate. Okay, so like this is of course this is my opinion. This is my experience, but I found like I met a lot of people. Not a lot. Okay, they're not a lot, but here and there in my life, in like 30 years, within 30 years, there's here and there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. They show up, and you have the feeling like, wow, I know you. You're like me. You like me, but in another body. Or you like me, but you're a man. Or if you're the opposite gender, yeah, you like me, but you're a woman. And then, and now recently I heard like, oh, how you can find your twin flame and stuff. Your twin flame is you, okay? Your twin flame is, how to say, like, it's your soul is huge, okay? You have an oversoul and an oversoul, and then there's a universal soul, and finally we are all one soul, okay? I mean, it's hard to understand, okay? But try to, yeah, think about that. So we are all one, okay? But we are all one is hard to understand. So let's say, so this is the oversoul where we're all one, every one of us, right? But then there is this soul particle, this soul that's you, okay? But this soul that's you is so huge, and it decided to, like, it's time is another talk, but so it decided to, it's more efficient to experience all aspects, everything what the soul wants to experience simultaneously, or at least some of it. And like there are like theories about, I think 12, it's also like 12 strength of the DNA. So probably there's 12 yous out there, okay? But they don't look like you, okay? So there is your soul got fractured, like got this strength, and said, okay, in this lifetime, in this timeline, I want to be Jenny. In this timeline, I want to be a man. In this timeline, I want to be maybe, I'm not sure if it's getting mixed up with animals too, but let's say you have another 11 people in the world which can be your twin flame, which are your twin flame, but that's you. It's your soul. It's a part of you. It's a fraction of your soul, okay? It's a fraction, it's a fractal of your soul inside another body, inside another person who decide, like your soul decided to have this different experience simultaneously. And that's why sometimes you meet a person and it's like, wow, it's like I always knew you have the same thoughts like me. Wow, you think, you know, you talk about something or you see something and you can feel that the person has the same emotion, the same feeling, the same thoughts in the right same moment, and you are so alike. You have same hobbies, you have like same skills, you're same talents, you can draw beautifully, or even your drawings look like alike. Like they draw a picture and he's like, that looks like my drawings, or something in this, yeah, something like this. And that is, in my opinion, a twin flame. And that means, because twins being the same, being coming from the same, being the same DNA, they have the same, almost the same DNA. It's not the same person, right? They have different souls, though. The true twins on Earth, they don't necessarily, yeah, they probably also have the same soul. Maybe they have the same, you know, but they're still different. They have their own experience, okay? They have their own experience. They have their own eyes where they're looking out through. So they have their own experience, but they are the same fractal of the same one fractal of the same soul. So that's why meeting your twin flame, it can be fun. You're gonna be the best friends. You have a great time together, but on the long run, it's gonna be boring because you know all about each other. You know each other. You know each other so perfectly you don't need to talk. But this is the same with soulmates, by the way. So now I tell you what a soulmate is. A soulmate is a soul contractor. That's the person who you decided before you came into this reincarnation, before you came into this life, you decided to meet that person in that time to experience that special experience. Okay, so for example, and also soulmates, it's not necessarily, oh, I have one life, I have one soulmate. It's only one person. It's not only one person. There are there's various soulmates out there. For example, I have a soulmate, which was my first great love, which was there, which was, we understand each other without words. We had this 100% trust. We had, we were like just connected invisibly. Even when we were apart, we knew what's happening to the other person, kind of like we could feel like twins. It's a kind of feeling like twins, though. But my first great love was my soulmate. I know that until, like, there was 100% trust until the heartbreak came. And I know now, I can say I know now that it was my big love, my great first soulmate contract, big love. And he was there to break my heart. He was there to give me the experience. And I signed up for that because this was so important for me in my life, because it woke me up from this pink clouds, from this, like, being 19, being together for 6 years. Wait, was it right? Not right. We were together for 6 years, but being like 19, and then everything's like the world is circling around your boyfriend, and everything's about your boyfriend. You want to do everything with your boyfriend, and it's all about being together and having fun together and being together and being in this love cloud and this pink cotton candy clouds. So, and I needed that heartbreak, which was very, very hurtful, but I needed that to wake up to, like, hey, come on, the world is big, there's so much out there, there's so many things you can experience, and if you being bonded to this one person, which is like limiting you on a location or on, like, it's limiting you kind of way. You're not like free. You're not like, oh, let's go, for example, like me, and study and go abroad, study in another country, study another language, because I would never done that if I would be only with, like, oh, okay, we are together, and that's, we have a family, we do, and then it would have just, I would have get stuck in this one experience. So, and anyway, now my husband is also my soulmate. He is my second big, great love, and he gives me a different experience. And I know that, why don't you black here? And I know that he is also my soulmate. I know, and it feels exactly not the same, but it feels exactly alike. Like with my first big love, this kind of connected, this kind of we feeling each other. We can talk without language. We just know. And then when we talk, we are on the same, level of spirituality. We're on the same level of knowledge. We're on the same level of wisdom. We're on the same page, and we also balancing each other out. So that's the point. You need a soulmate that is balancing each other out. The twin flame is just a copy of you. Okay, so yeah, of course you can marry a twin flame, you can be together, but one day you're gonna realize it's just you. It's not. It's also kind of like it. You get stuck with this oneness, this sameness, to say. So please, everyone, be aware, your twin flame is not necessarily your soulmate. Okay, don't mix these two things, these two people, these two parents up. And there's not only one person in your world for you. There's many. Not many, or like, it depends on your lifespan, it depends on your cycles, But I mean, maybe there's 2, 3, maybe 4 big loves in your life, big soulmates that can come. It depends on your contract, okay? So I hope it helped, and have a great time. Spend time with your twin flames, have fun. But if your soulmate comes, I hope you realize it, and I hope you go for it. Bye.